What you want could get you jacked up. What you need will always keep you safe. That makes sense? What you want will always leave you in a messed up situation, but what you need will always be a healthy situation. So what you want to do? First of all, make this clear. I'm gonna put this in the insert of my video because I don't want it coming from me. Not all hood dudes are bad dudes. Happy Vlogmas, guys. This is Chit Chat with Brit. I am Brit, and of course you're gonna chat. You could have clicked anywhere else, but you decided to click here, and for that I love you. I'm currently in Harlem. I'm at Auntie's house. I'm gonna do a quick little video. Some of y'all gonna laugh at this video. Some of y'all gonna probably think this shit is corny. Some of y'all probably gonna be like, yo, she's dead lying or whatever the case may be. And I don't really care, but I want you to watch. And yeah, so I'm gonna just jump right into the video. It's so gloomy outside. Let me show y'all. It is out there. That's just the streets. Yeah, it's like, I feel like it was raining all day. If you're dealing with a hood dude, these are some things I'm gonna give y'all things to expect when dealing with a hood dude. Now, I'm not talking about a hood bum. Some hood dudes, you know, after you date him, you realize, like, yo, this dude really was a bum. Like, you understand? So that goes without being said. But I'm not talking about an apparent, like, bum. Like, you know what a bum is, but then sometimes you don't even know what, or, yo, this dude was really a bum until after the fact. If you mess with a hood dude, first things first, I want you to be prepared for the heartbreak that you either had, about to have, or are having, but it's a thing. If you're messing with a hood dude, you're definitely gonna have some type of heartbreak, whether it's before, after, or during this situation, before you realize that, right, I gotta leave this dude alone. Cause from saying, if it's so bad to the point where you're already praying to God, please just give me the strength to leave him alone. I don't want to deal with him no more. I can't take this no more. If you're dealing with that, he had to go a long time ago if you already got to that point. But I'm just saying, so definitely be prepared for heartbreak. Number two, be prepared for the fact that they don't know how to open up. And it's not so much their fault. I mean, after a certain time, you know what I mean, after a certain age, all of that, that's just not okay. So he don't know how to learn them. As a man, he's supposed to eventually learn or whatever. But be prepared that they don't know how to connect with the inner them. Or if they do, or if it is possible and you don't see it or haven't seen it, or see or realize that you're not going to see it no time soon, it's just probably because you just are not that female to have brought it out. You're not that female that they want to share that with. And you have to be okay with that and know that maybe y'all time is up, and you feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So don't let it come as a shocker. You know what I'm saying? I know as females, we give dudes certain hope because we eventually feel like, you know, later on, you know, they might change, or I see the goodness in them, or I see the potential. Listen, in reality, potentials ain't gonna get us nowhere. If you've been dealing with a dude for a certain amount of years, months, days, whatever, and you realize that, and sometimes, ladies, we don't even realize that so soon, or if at all. You feel what I'm saying? But women, if we have children, we're going to have to realize that a little bit quicker than some, because we're no longer living for just ourselves anymore. We're living for our children. We're living for reasons of being alive, reasons why we go to work and work so damn hard, reasons why we get home late at night, reasons why we can't do certain things anymore, or if at all, because now I have someone else to take care of, feed, and make sure they're good, and just want to have a better living than we ever had. You feel what I'm saying? So sometimes we realize that wrong, or sometimes we realize that late in the game. But when you realize it and when you wake up, I need us to wake up. 2020, we're doing things different, baby. We cannot be held down by ourselves anymore. We cannot be held down because we are still learning the way. You feel what I'm saying? Once you see that there's a problem and you feel like you want to fix it, even if you feel like you don't know how to fix it, ask people around it. Because 9 times out of 10, women who are older than us, women who are, you may not even be older and have wisdom. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I've met females younger than me and have wisdom where I'm even shocked, like, what did you experience in your life that you could sit here? But sometimes we just got to have that connection. So ask, reach out. You feel what I'm saying? You think you all alone? I'm telling you, you're not alone. I'm telling you, somebody may have something, just a little bit of hope, a little bit of prayer, a little bit of lean on me moment that it might take you somewhere. Okay, I don't want to get off topic. They probably didn't have anybody to take care of them. They probably didn't have anybody to tell them what's right and wrong. And all they did was have to learn from survival and learn from the streets. And think about it. If you've learned all your life how to do things, you know, the rough way, or been through some stuff and had to learn as you go, you gonna think and see life in a whole different light. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta be prepared for that too. And if you feel like it's something worth working for, work for it. If you feel like, you know, you've been taken advantage of and he ain't even trying, let it go. 2020, we gotta let that go. If you mess with a hood dude, be prepared for manipulation and disrespect. Okay, if you're messing with a hood dude, make sure you pay attention that you aren't being manipulated. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you said you was gonna do that for me. You ain't gonna do that. You for real? You dead not gonna do that? And I thought you was for real. You gonna do me like that? That's manipulation. Like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. That's manipulation too. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you keep doing something that you know is not good, and when you get caught all of a sudden, or you flip it on me like now, or you know what I mean, you try to make me, you say now they're the victim and they're the one that did it to you. That's manipulation. Stay away from that. Relationships and dudes and friends, all that, don't matter. All of that. Stay away from that. Be careful of that. Just pay attention of that. Pay attention to that. If you're messing with a hood dude, pay attention that you're not getting played. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you trying to beat me in the head. Like, you just thought, you thought, you feel what I'm saying? And like I said, ladies, don't do nothing to overdo it. You know what I'm saying? Like, feeling like you gotta stalk them or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not even the fact that they want to be with you. It's just the fact that they won't have control of you no more. You feel what I'm saying? They won't be able to mess with your head or get you away from the people that you love. If you messing with if you in any type of relationship, dude, female, whatever the case, if they're trying to take you away from people and little by little just messing up the relationships that you're having with the people that you love, the people who that ain't trying to do nothing to you or hurt you in no kind of way, but in your head trying to talk you into that these people are out to get you or whatever case, and try to keep you away from them, or always got a problem when you're with your people, like your family, people that you would never, no kind of sexual, no nothing, and still trying to make it seem like, you feel what I'm saying? That's manipulation, ladies, okay? And men, if you're in that type of relationship, that's manipulation. Stay away from that. Be careful of that, because evil comes in all forms, you feel what I'm saying? And they may not have evil, I'm evil in my head, I'm the devil in my head, but have devil-like traits. That is manipulation. You have to stay away from that. You feel what I'm saying? If all of your things is crashing down around you, all because of this one person that you so in love with that you can't see, or whatever the case may be, everybody else, because sometimes love is a tricky thing. You feel what I'm saying? You feel like you're so in love, and you feel like you're so in love, and your head is so wrapped up on them that you don't see what everyone else is seeing. Everyone else cannot be bugging out. Everyone else, it cannot be everyone else. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it might just be you. It might just be you can't see it because you're so wrapped up in this person. And I'm telling you, it's a strong hold to be under. But there's a lot of people out there that's under that. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm not saying to forgive them, but right now their judgment is crowded. Sometimes you may have to cut them off, create that distance if you have to. I'm talking about the person who's experiencing this right now. Don't be so mean to them, because once they come out of that, they'll see clearer. So just give them time. Be prepared that you might just be messing with a dude that's a little bit selfish and he don't want to share. You feel what I'm saying? Snip that in the bud. Nip that in the bud. If you mess with a hood dude, you gonna have to be prepared that he know things differently. You feel what I'm saying? It may not be the way that you know how to do it, but he may have some insight. If you're messing with a hood dude, they gonna teach you some things, and you gotta know from the good, what to take from the good and the bad things. But you can definitely take something from it. You feel what I'm saying? After messing with a hood dude, you'll have a third eye. You used to see things as, oh well, maybe this could be whatever. You might see things a little more clear, the black and white version. You feel what I'm saying? Like you'll be up on your toes just a little bit more. And I'm not just trying to say because you caught him doing some nonsense. Just their whole mentality is a little different. And I think, you know, girls get this excitement of messing with it, the good, having bad guys, you know, bad guys. Our parents want us to stay away from the bad guys, but for some reason we attract. You feel what I'm saying? They give that, oh, I could take you or I could leave you, whatever case, and then that make you yearn for them more. Don't get wrapped up in that. If he ain't showing you, and he may not, he may have a whole heap of people that he's showing love to or want to get to know and invest their time in. But you got to stand out and be different. Like, listen, if you doing that for everybody else, oh, boo, I'm good. I don't want that. And I bet you, he gonna turn around and he won't turn around and want something else. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking sexually. I'm just talking about just being that different female, being that different outlook, being that different will draw them to you. Not saying that you need that, because half the time, ladies, we think we want a bad guy, and that's not even what we need. What you want could get you jacked up. What you need will always keep you safe. That makes sense? What you want will always leave you in a messed up situation, but what you need will always be a healthy situation. So what you want to do, you want to get the bad dude because he the bad guy, he whatever the case, he doing this for that, whatever, and know or probably don't know that he got 50 other people that he doing all that stuff for too. Or you want to be with the dude that make sure you good first before he make sure he good, want to share his knowledge with you, because both of y'all together will bring twice as much income, if not whatever, inside of love and spontaneous, and just once you good, and he know, because at the end of the day, a happy wife leaves you with a happy life. I'm just saying, dudes, you may not understand that. You may not even care to understand that. But guess what? Bonnie ain't never killed Clyde. Bonnie ain't never violated Clyde. She always had his back. But your homies get you jacked up in a minute. I'm just saying, our loyalty is totally different. But back to the video, because boom, if you messing with a hood dude, be prepared for the lies. Be prepared for the late nights. Be prepared for whatever case. If he a dude, he in jail or whatever, and you holding him down 40 times and then some, and you coming to see him on Tuesdays, be prepared that he got Sarah and Tasha on Wednesdays and Thursdays. I said this in another video, but it's the truth. And I'm not even... Let me make this clear. I'm not talking from experience, boo-boo, okay? I've been through some stuff, and, you know, I had to learn some things the hard way. But it's just some things you're not going to catch me doing. It's just not going to happen. What Keke Palmer said? I do not know that man. I have no idea who that is. I couldn't even tell you if I was seeing him in the street. I couldn't even tell you how to... I don't know that man. She ain't say that, but... You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, no, it's not gonna happen. Okay? And I seen a post the other day that said, have you ever messed with a dude and just been so done with him that you even trying to push him off on other females? I've been there before. Like, bro, you know you don't gotta be here, right? Bro, you know you don't have to be here. You know what? What's the girl that you was cheating with? Go, you could go. Maybe she gonna be a better, because maybe this ain't what you need and what. Maybe I just too much for you. Maybe we just ain't gonna work, boo. That's okay. Bye. No, like I don't have to, you know you don't have to be here, right? You know you do not have to entertain nothing over here, because they be forgetting it's not that serious. Boo. 2020, if you're messing with a hood dude, be careful. Keep your eyes open. Don't be trying to do the most to keep a man, because you can never keep a man. You can't keep him. What you going to bind him by his arms and tell him he can't leave? You can't keep him. He got to want to be there. Because if he don't want to be... Matter of fact, when it's cold, he might want to be there. When it's cold, he might want to be there. So I ain't going to say that. But we not forcing nobody to stay friends either. We ain't forcing nobody to stay shit. If you got to think twice about a friend, get rid of them. Situations happened in the past where you had a second guest stay situation and you didn't let it slide. It's like, don't do that. Don't, baby girl, don't do that. Peep things in the beginning and let it go when you need. Don't wait for something to happen to try to give it. Don't do that. That ain't good. But yeah, guys, if you're messing with a hood dude, be prepared. Sex gonna be good. Be prepared for that. It's gonna be great. I seen something the other day that said something about toxic relationships be the best next or whatever, something like that. I had to laugh. Like, I agree with it. I don't agree. You know what I'm saying? Like, I agree with that, but then I don't agree. Because I'm like, first of all, if it's anything toxic, why would you even want that next to you? So, whatever the case, but the truth of the matter is that shit happens. You don't realize that shit is toxic until after. And 9 times out of 10, you be already hooked on the D before you even realize that. Ladies, you know what I'm talking about. But I'm just saying, if that's not the case, and you could peep that it's toxic, don't let it enter around you, be around you, none of that, whatever. And that go for friends, too. But I'm just saying, sometimes we don't realize, so, you know, after the fact that we done already gave it away. I mean, I'm not talking from experience. I'm sorry. I'm just saying, like, in general, sometimes we realize too late, or we see it a little later than whatever, and don't act like you ain't never been in that situation. Don't act like you ain't never been in that situation. I seen some of y'all baby fathers. I know some of y'all baby mamas. Don't act like you ain't never been in that situation, okay? But yeah, so, yeah, if you messing with a hood dude, be prepared. Be prepared to call them out on some things, because honey, they be acting like they can't get called out on some things. If you don't have a voice and you messing with a hood dude, that ain't the hood dude for you. Like, you gotta at least have a voice. You know what I'm saying? I know some ladies, we find out and realize that out later that maybe we ain't never had a voice, or maybe you were scared to voice your voice. But if you cannot voice your voice, let that nigga go. You could go find another one where you could voice your voice, smack him up, and you know, y'all probably get into it, you know, like, stop playing with me because you think I'm like one of them situations. But I'm not saying that that's what you want, because you know, you always need to, if you messing with a dude that you could get crazy real quick, but he still wear the pants in the relationship, keep that dude. I'm not saying if he a bad dude. This is all in the event that he's a good dude too, but you know what I'm saying? And not first of all, make this clear. I'm gonna put this in this insert of my video because I don't want that coming from me. Not all hood dudes are bad dudes. And sometimes they find their way a little later than most. Sometimes they find their way a little later. But if you love them and you see hope and some fulfillment in there, I'm not going to say potential, because I don't like that potential word. Potential can't do nothing for me right now. Potential ain't paying no mother bills in here. Potential ain't doing nothing for me right now. So I don't want to say potential. But if you see some good in him and you know that there's good in him and he has showed it and he is trying, and you really see the trying don't do nothing for me either, but if you see the trying and he is working and he has gotten a lot better, and seriously has gotten a lot better, like for real, I'm not just saying that you making it up in your head trying to tell yourself he get doing better, but he ain't really doing better. But I'm just saying, if you see all of that, there's hope. There's hope. 2020, we want more than hope, but we want to see effort. Okay? Okay? Effort. E for effort. I need to see that. I need to be that. And all that. But 2020, you may come across a hood dude, and I just want you to keep your eyes open. You feel what I'm saying? Ladies, we are smarter than we think. Ladies, we don't get as much credit as we do, especially if you have children. You have brought a life into this world. Do you understand what that means? Do you understand the strength that you have? Happy Vlogmas, guys.